Hi everyone, it is me, Jordan Long here, and today we're gonna talk about Rainbow Brite. What she up to these days? You know, I guess you could say it's one of the hidden geek shows that very few, well, some folks might know about, but not everyone knows about. So we'll see what she's up to these days. Well, Jordan, it's been some time. Well, Rainbow Brite, yeah. So, are you still working on keeping all the cast in the world? Yes, I am. Yes, that's true. God entrusted me to, put all the, keep all the cast and things. And I was one of those, I was one of those old, I was one of those, I guess you would say, one of the early geek shows that very few folks even know about. Well, no, Robot Chicken or Toll Chicken's always making fun of you. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm well known enough to get, to be made fun of in that show, right? Yes. So, to my understanding was you were made by what, Hallmark, I think, for your, for their greeting sheets. And then I guess what happened was then they got a deal with Deke to make your drawing show. Yeah. And at least I had 2 films, Well, I had a drawing show, then I had a drawing film, a drawing show, then I had a film, 2 live shows, 2 live films, and that's about it. So, a lot of folks always wonder about like, so, how, like, no one really knows where you came from, it's that, it's like the first show, boom, it's like you were there, and then you had to do all that, it was like you were there, and then you had to do all this seeking until you got, I guess we'll call it the rainbow strap. And then it's like after that, it's like God gave you an oath that you were going to keep all the cast in the world. Yeah, that's about right. And the truth is, I don't know who had it before me. It doesn't say. That's true. And it's a work that I like doing, and I'm still doing it to this day, putting cast and everything, yeah. But here, yeah, I'm sorry, still this day I'm still putting, cast and everything, keeping all the cast in, and then I had to deal with, like, evildoers who, like there was this one fellow, I forget his name, where, he liked colors when he liked cast when he was younger. So then one day he started, he started going around drawing, over his house, and his mother told him that was not, you shouldn't be drawing around the house, and told me he had to clean it all up. Because he was drawing on the walls, right? And then that's when he grew to hate cast. Yeah. I mean, what was his name anyway? Oh, I forget who his name was. Well, anyway, yeah. So the whole thing is that before you came along, there was no cast in that world. And then you end up bringing cast in the world. Well, there probably was cast in the world at one time. you know. And then, yeah. So, are you thankful that God entrusted you to put cast in the world and keep the cast in the world? Yes, I'm very thankful that God chose me for that work, you know. And I wouldn't shift it for anything. And you've been doing it for years, haven't you? Yes, I have been doing it for years. But anyway, yeah. I gotta get going now. Yeah, before you go, I just want to know, like, what is the whole name? Like, what does the name Rainbow Brite mean? You know, like a rainbow that God makes. And, you know, like it was God's oath to the world that he would never flood the world again. And then Brite, because Brite's the English word too, you know. It's like more of a rank, you know, than a name, we'll say. Yeah. And that's true. Well, I gotta be going now. Got a lot of cast I gotta keep in the world, you know. And you never know when someone will come along and want to take all that cast out. I guess you're right. Hey, it was good meeting you, Rainbow Brite. One of Deke's, you know, one of the lesser known Deke drawing shows. So, anyway, that was me with Rainbow Brite, one of the less known Deke shows. If you like this film, then follow me over here to Jordan Long Fairway. Watch the other film I made yesterday over here. Jordan Long, or Jordan Mulan Long, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Farewell. Oh, and then tomorrow will be 2024 YL, so this is the last film of 2023 YL. Goodbye. Farewell.